My name's Joann Cantrell. I'm the author of the book, Carried Within Me, Echoes of Infant Loss. I'm the mother of twin sons, Kevin and Art, who were born 30 years ago. I know firsthand that infant loss is something that one never gets over. Our boys were born too soon, after I'd carried them nearly 6 months. It was the month of April, and it was early in the year, the same time when the crocuses were popping up through the snow after a harsh winter. They were making their comeback at a time when life was returning. Like the flowers, I always felt that my boys were born too soon. They arrived too soon, but unlike the crocuses, they lacked the strength to survive. 30 years ago was a time when infant loss was not talked about. Advice was often to move on and forget, but nothing could be further from the truth if I said that I never thought about the boys that I carried, my babies. In fact, I thought about them every day for the rest of my life. It was something that I carried within me. I held them close in my heart, and I never forgot. When infant loss wasn't talked about during that time, it was very different than it is today, with the support of so many groups like the Still Remembered Project and other support groups and outreach that are there for bereaved parents today. I'm encouraged to know that infant loss is no longer a silent subject. The cycle of life continues, that parents do not have to suffer in silence as they did long ago. It's a loss that a mother or a father never gets over. The lifelong question of how many children do you have is something that will always be answered with hesitation for a bereaved parent. Mother's Day, birthdays, special anniversaries of deaths, certain times of the year, certain seasons, they'll always trigger bittersweet memories of a child that's missing from a family. Carried Within Me was published in October, which was Infant Loss Awareness Month. It was published by Lighthouse Point Press in Pittsburgh. It's available to anywhere where books are sold, online, through Amazon, through Ingram distributors, through all major bookstores, anywhere where you can order a book online. It makes a wonderful, comforting resource for bereaved parents. In the book, the narratives of mothers and fathers who have lost baby are told. It's not just the story of one person, but many. Mothers and fathers who've lost infants, those who've courageously shared their poignant experiences with the intent to help others. And the book is also for those who never had an opportunity to remember their babies. I recommend and suggest that anyone who knows someone who has lost an infant should read Carried Within Me. It makes a wonderful resource. It has journal prompts, and it lets bereaved mothers know that they are not alone.